Hello. You know what time it is. Time to get in the game. Remember this? Chapter 11. We've just arrived at Grand Pulse. The Archlight Steppe. Welcome to Grand Pulse. This is where the game gets really intense. So they tell me. It's very Xenoblade-y. Oh man, they really want me to get lots of XP now too, don't they? Wow, 10k CP only gets me like 2 bulbs? Ooh. DJ, grats on first, yo. I feel like I should have a mount here in this zone, you know? Maybe like an airship or something? Yeah, get that big stagger. Yeah, this zone has giant everything, apparently, DJ. We just got here last night, so we barely stepped in. I have a feeling we're going to be here a while. Ooh, a Rod of Thorns. Hey, Jay, how are you doing? It's going to be an exciting week. As I have probably already mentioned. I mean, Jay, that's also true, yeah. We'll have a vote up to play a new game this weekend. Sadair again, wow, long time. Hello. I'm glad you like this game. I'm glad when anyone likes a game. I think that's always a good time. Been playing Elden Ring for like 6 hours? That's 6 hours well spent, my friend. Where the heck is this thing? It's all the way over here. What in the world? Alright. You've been sidetracked by Elden Ring? Who knew? Who knew people were gonna like that game? I'm shocked, I tell you. Whew. Welcome. Yeah, Elden Ring is like, boy. You could say a lot about that game. Some of us have, you could say. Dr. Mono, I agree, right? See, now you get it. I think Dr. Mono finally figured it out. The fire giant seems to give people trouble. He's not that bad. Just remember, hand and then not hand. I mean, the fire giant also gates off a pretty big endgame segment too, so feel free to do some other activities. Yeah, now the real game begins, true. But if you'll remember, like Dr. Mono said, we were going to quit this game long before we made it to Grand Pulse. First, they said that I would quit the game on Barthanderthus, and then they said I'd quit the game on Cid. And both times, the haters are wrong again. Donnie D coming out on top yet again, eh? Testing, Koshi, testing. Lots of figuring out the intricacies of various aspects of the game. And lots of testing.
Thanks. You asked for it.
Really, like, probing to find out exactly what makes things tick where. That's how you figure out the really obscene warps and glitches. Super Nintendo, we have 2 days left in the week.
Thank you.
If by then you don't think I've announced that there's been any big news, then don't worry about it. You'll know it when you see it.
Thanks.
My favorite tower defense game. Gosh. Probably would have been back in the mod days. Probably like GemTD. Or... yeah, one of those Warcraft 3 map mods for sure. And yeah, the Spirit movie is really big news, no doubt. Almost as nice as that 5 stars I just got there. Boom, got him, chat. Welcome to Grand Pulse. A hidden world among the stars they said we'd never get to. Yeah, my expectations, you could say, are very low for the Spirit Halloween movie. I think that's where they should be. Hey, Double Barrel, how you doing?
Nothing personal.
I mean, honestly, I probably have more hope that for the Spirit Halloween movie than I do for the Mario movie, so
That's how
there's
it's done.
that. Oh, I don't think we'll ever see that, Jay. Elden Ring, though, maybe. There you go, Double. Get that thing to +10. I tear that game apart.
Thank you.
Super Nintendo. I don't know the intricacies of that IP. I don't know if they do. I don't know if anybody knows for sure in here.
Thanks. Keep a cool head.
Well, there you go, Double Barrel. I would not expect another Sekiro. That is, of course, speculation. A lot of monsters in here. I mean, they still gotta get the remaster pack ready for those platforms, right? Super Nintendo?
Be ready for the next fight.
Alright, I'll be ready. Nice 5 stars, you know? That's all we do is get 5 stars all day. You know, if there's anything that we can count on, it's that we're not going to stop getting remakes and remasters anytime soon. So, hey, keep up hope.
Keep a cool head. New strategy.
That's right, DJ. Why pump out, you know, they have a... Square obviously has a very old stable of excellent stuff to draw upon, and they will.
Easy.
God, there are a billion enemies in this freaking corridor. I mean, I guess we need XP anyway, but... Well, Valathor, it's great to have you here. How you doing, bud?
Change of plan.
I hope you've enjoyed catching the show in VOD form.
Thanks.
I mean, 16... Basically, Super Nintendo, they fund everything from 14 at this point. It's obviously an exaggeration, but somewhat, you know, that's the big one for them at this point. You made supervisor. Whoa. And the manager leaves next year. Okay. IT director. Before 35. That is, hey, go for it, yo. That's freaking amazing. You get a director title anytime before you're 60. I think you're doing pretty good. Well, congrats, Skeletor. Glad to hear all is going well. We're making some dessert out of these flan right now. The gray hairs come if you don't have them already, Argent. I don't remember that one at all, Super Nintendo. Finished college at 19. Incredible!
Out of my way!
Well, congrats, D. I mean, tower defenses have definitely lost their prominence over the years. They used to be a really hot genre, kind of like RTS. And they've kind of faded into obscurity at this point. I think what people play for tower defense now, like Kingdom Rush or whatever on mobile, right? Hey, Great Room, what's up? I'm just exploring Grand Pulse for the first time. I did say that it was going to be that, yes. That's my Dan predicts that it will be an exciting week. Specifically, probably one of these next 2 days, and the day that isn't tomorrow. I mean, of course, it's Final Fantasy 13. We have to beat it. What game that never got a sequel would you like to see? Yeah, it's a very odd. You know, Argent, I'm able to make that prediction due to the nature of the. Yes, it is a very odd and specific prediction. Yes, I did play Final Fantasy 11 back in the day. Correct. Yeah, it consumed everybody who played. It was a very hardcore game. It was basically modeled directly after EverQuest. Double Barrel, what game would I like a sequel for that didn't get one? I don't know. No, I didn't like it. I was just I had a very unhealthy relationship with MMOs for approximately a decade. So, I don't think that was a factor. If you only played it for 2 months non-stop, then you got away easy, I think. Yeah, I mean that's a good one. Double barrel. I think Bloodborne is probably the easy answer for this one. Why doesn't Square make another MMO like that? They made 14. FF11 was basically based on EverQuest, which was the core MMO experience at the time. And 14 was basically based on WoW, which was the core MMO at the time. Yes, obviously it's gone in different directions, but if you look back to the roots, they're very easy to spot. Oh, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes was a really good one-off, actually. I enjoyed that one. I haven't thought about that game in a long time. I mean, 11 wasn't actually particularly hardcore. It was, by today's standards. But for MMOs at the time, that was what MMOs were then. And it really didn't do a whole lot of new things in the space. We only played it because it was Final Fantasy. There were other more interesting MMOs at the same time, which we played, you know, like obviously EverQuest had a lot of things going for it because it was the OG. And Dark Age of Camelot, I think, was a preferential game at the same point. They all had de-leveling. That was very, again, you know, that wasn't a system they came up with or anything. That was just the standard at the time.
New strategy.
De-leveling and corpse running were very, very, they were core.
Keep a cool head.
Those were part of an MMO experience back then. Club Penguin, as far as I know, did not have de-leveling. Yes, Grey Rain, I can, which is cool. And that was probably your only experience with the hardcore generation of MMOs, I would say. Probably. Which is probably for the best, man. I don't know, Valthor, is it? I don't know. We're gonna have to do it. Can we still even play Club Penguin? Is that still even a thing? I mean, I'll tell you this, Great Rune. If you thought you were really into FF11, a game like EverQuest probably would have taken, or even initial World of Warcraft. If that took 2 months from you, those games probably would have taken years. Yeah, we're going for it, Valthor. We're in here. Yes, well, I didn't, Great Rune, and believe me, that game was not nearly as, for as hardcore as it was not nearly as a potent grab as some of the other stuff that I was playing at the time. I'm glad you enjoyed your time with it, though. That's wild to me, Valthor. They're pretty awesome. As for the Club Penguin stream, I don't know when we'll do it. We'll have to, mostly fondness. I try not to have too many regrets, but, again, you know, it's hard to even describe how much time I spent on Dark Age and World of Warcraft. And EverQuest. I mean, I still spent a lot of time on 11 too, but by comparison, it was minor. Oh, nice. This one's right here. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's through a bunch of tunnels and stuff. I don't know. If they made a Club Penguin 2... No, I don't want to do that ever again, Argent. And games aren't really designed that way anymore either, so... Yeah, Bacon, that's probably pretty true. Yeah, like, again, one of the things I won't knock about this game is the music. Wait, I thought the thing was supposed to be here.
My legs can't take much more of this.
I mean, Final Fantasy XIV is just all the Final Fantasies together, really. If you break it down. That is the thing that I won't knock about the game, Argent, yeah. It's got high quality music, for sure. Okay, this thing is up here. I was absolutely hyped for Hellgate London. As was most of the community at the time. I'm sure we've talked about that before. What's up, Basil? How you doing? Okay, that's true. Baby Chocobo is like a close second. Hellgate London had a lot of potential. It went sadly unrealized, and you can see aspects of some very popular games today in that game. But at the time, it was just bad. It was poorly constructed. Could have been. I mean, it was basically doing Destiny before Destiny. Obviously, that's, you know, not 100% or 1-to-1 or anything, but that's what it was. There was some hooks there, man. Unfortunately, it was very poorly executed and not a good game. But there were some really cool concepts there. What's up, Barry? Yeah, we've certainly talked about Hellgate many times on this particular stream. The old Diablo 2 group all wanted to go check it out. We were all there on day one with, you know, pre-orders and the very expensive accounts with the Halloween bonuses and everything. And ultimately, we were all very disappointed.
Change your plan.
Oh well.
Time for another approach. Thanks.
Here.
I don't know, Great Ring. I don't think anybody has the. I don't think anybody's got the salt to take him on. Let's see.
Here.
That's a very, very big investment to go into a game of service like that from the back, but you have to in order to beat it. I did not get on with Steel Rising. I got to see approximately 12 minutes of video. And I did an interview with the developers, which is available on a 5-minute cut of that reel.
Change of plan.
I'm not sure that that's 100% double barrel. I mean, obviously, I probably supported that. This game's so dumb sometimes.
And so it ends.
I would definitely agree. You know, if there was an argument in-house about that double barrel, I'd say yes, let's go for it. Because then at least one of my top 5 games is going to get Game of All Time. So I'm sure that I was strongly backing that play. I did not get hands-on. We are not currently talking about Lies of P. I have not seen Lies of P. I have not had hands-on with Lies of P. You think double barrel? I don't, because when we do those things, they're not just my picks, right?
Thanks.
So no, I don't tend to remember them, sadly. I'm sure I fought very hard for Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Super Metroid, obviously Link,
Thank you.
Link to the Past for sure, and God, who knows what else. Obviously Bloodborne, but I know that didn't make it to the top 5. Yeah. Trigger would be my number 1 RPG. No. No, Link to the Past is number 1 for me. I mean, no, wait. Now, Elden Ring is number 1. Bloodborne is number 2. Link to the Past number 3. When we get down to top RPG of all time, it's Link to the, it's Chrono Trigger.
New strategy.
There was a lot of very impassioned discussion when we did the top RPG issue and Skyrim got number 1. There was a lot of fighting about that. A lot of fighting. Final Fantasy 16 isn't even out yet, Great Rune. That's a ridiculous statement. Oh, 6? Sorry. I can read good. Yeah, that argument comes up too.
New strategy.
I think Chrono Trigger is definitely a better game. But who cares? It's apples and oranges.
You asked for it.
I mean, hey, I didn't pick Skyrim. I told you we had a big fight. There was an extremely spirited conversation about that, as there often are when it comes to games at a gaming outlet. Even if it did, Bacon, I would never tell you, so.
You asked for it.
But no. Kingdom Hearts definitely isn't even close to being anywhere near the top 10 for me. Yeah, they can be Pretendus one depending on the. They can be Prime depending on the conversation. Not every conversation has the same metrics and rubric and considerations.
New strategy.
I mean, maybe you'll get to see it. Times change. Great Runa, we've tried these exercises before. You can't retroactively score games. It just doesn't work. It's not realistic. You can't go back that far and try to be like, that's what I would have given it. Because it's just not going to be accurate. I mean, I didn't score it at the time. I wasn't scoring Kingdom Hearts game at the times. I'm sure I could if I took the rubric and went through it again and took notes and everything. That's not how we played it. We didn't play that game as a review title. Don't I score all games? No. Just hundreds of them. We have other people that score games too, you know. I'm just saying I don't think it's a very valuable exercise because whatever I can say is not... is bullshit. Right? It's not accurate to time and place. Which is what a review is, you know? It's a snapshot of a point in time that inherently takes into the context of the rest of the world. Of course I take it seriously. It's my I understand not everybody takes it seriously. Obviously, I'm going to take it seriously. It's like, you know, it's part of my job. I'd be concerned if I didn't take it seriously, frankly. That's right, Valthor, so I'm glad I was clear about it. Wait, I thought the thing was here. Oh god. How am I getting lost in this area? This area sucks. No, we do not do that. Great Rune. There are no special Discord streams. We support supported content. So when we do a watch party or whatever, it will be supported by Amazon Prime or whatever. So when Game of the Year conversations come up, don't you have to kind of rate the games mentally? Yeah, but score is not part of those. Score comes into those conversations, but it is not the be-all, end-all. We do not just say, well, this game got a higher score, so it's Game of the Year. That is not how those go. And it would be silly if that was the case, right? Because then we would just go down the line and stack up all the high scores and put them in order.
Change of plan.
So yeah, that's not how it works.
Thank you. Time for another approach.
It is generally 1 week of 8-hour meetings in which we figure everything out. Generally. I did not do that back then, Double Barrel.
Steady now.
I mean, I hadn't played it, so I was in no place to talk about it. Sorry.
Keep an eye on the shadows.
Can't see a thing, but hey, let's get
Hybrid flora.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Yeah, pretty wild, huh? Double barrel. Yeah. Anyway, game of the year conversations are always
Change of plan.
very involved and very spirited and very long. Everyone gets to say their piece, and decisions get made at the end of the day,
Time for another approach.
as they must.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Thanks. Here.
Wow, this fight is no good.
Odin.
Well, me and I have, you know, I have never been in the office with Jill since her internship. This was before COVID.
We do this together.
So technically, I've been in the office with Jill, but not when she was a full-time employee.
Shake the ground. The storm is here. Until next time.
Name a letter between A and G. D. Certainly she is welcome to fight for Tunic Game of the Year. And she should fight for the game that she believes in for Game of the Year.
Thank you.
I do not think I'll have any problem with that.
thanks.
Alright, this fight is done. What about horse armor?
Change of plan. Time for another.
Well,
Stay calm.
Thank you.
And so it ends.
there's no new song, and I did stay calm, pretend this one, it just didn't help. Probably because this fight is complete garbage. And I walked right into it again. I might as well just... Yeah, they're cool hats for sure. Cool Hat Club. Hey, what's up, Azal? How you doing? Although if we can't handle that fight, I have no idea how we're supposed to handle the star fight. Which is where now? Did it just disappear off the map? I don't even know where we're going anymore. Grand Pulse. Grand freaking Pulse, friends.
Thanks.
I mean, we have more to talk about that that we haven't revealed yet, I don't think, so. Is it like DVD? No. Definitely not. It is in the sense that it's a 1v4. But other than that, no.
New strategy.
Thank you.
You asked for it.
I think we cover that on the, I think we're gonna cover that in the podcast this week, Great Rin, so I don't want to spoil it.
That's how it's done.
I think you can get a more dialed-in assessment there. If you still have questions after that, let me know. And Hollow Knight's really good. I hope we get Silksong this year. Bruce Campbell absolutely provided voice acting. Definitely a major character for that game. We did a rapid-fire interview with him. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. In fact, they got a lot of the original actors to do their voices. But I mean, you can't make an Evil Dead game without Bruce, really, right? He's too much of a big deal in the franchise to do that.
Thanks. Easy.
Did I get turned around? I might have gotten turned around. Nope. Okay. Yeah, Lightning is a powerhouse. You know, one day they say we might see Lightning return.
Thank you. it's done.
No, that was never a stream goal, DJ. Never ever. But I will put it on the list of votes this weekend. You'll be able to vote between Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy 13-2, Kingdom Hearts 3, and others. Ooh, man, 300 HP, that's pretty good, right? Endless enemies out here. But I guess it's XP we need at the end of the day, right?
Thanks.
That's right. What Shrouded said. Endless enemies, endless adventure. You're not wrong.
Keep a cool head. That's how it's done.
That is how it's done. Fighting munchkins. 12, yeah, lots of crystal gens, some spined horns. We got loot for days out here. Oh no. Wait, I did get turned around. On the plus side, I don't see my marker anywhere. Where the hell is my mission marker? I have no idea. I have no freaking idea where it is. Oh, yeah, yeah, of course. Big boss, of course.
Thank you.
This Friday is going to be a hot one for sure. The Return of the Wing Challenge. I hope people will have fun with that.
That's how it's done.
We got Wingstop on board, so come on by and tell everyone how much you love Wingstop in chat. You know what I mean? Sure, Bacon. You said it best. Thanks to people who dropped units. We got some stuff. We'll get a boss next. You believe that? Also, welcome everybody. I think it's going to be an exciting week. I hope you're enjoying our Final Fantasy XIII playthrough, which has been completely organic and hot and fresh. Kind of like baked cheese. If you've never had baked cheese, well, it's probably time. You can find it at your local grocer, probably. You like the malding? Hey, everybody always likes malding. I mean, we probably had more malding in other games, but there's been a significant amount on this one, I say. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure both me and Andy wanted WoW in there. Probably got 5, right? Little Caesars is always hot and fresh. Actually, no, it's not. Little Caesars is pretty low quality, but the price is right.
Be ready for the next fight.
If you let Little Caesars sit out for more than 10 minutes, it's already gone bad. So I would not say it's always hot and fresh. Much like Scarheart had said, which, you know, yeah. Listen, Double Barrel, I'm not going to name names, but we had some very big Skyrim advocates at the office. Probably still do. And, there were some folks that would champion Skyrim no matter what. Which is why it got #1 RPG of all time. Over Chrono Trigger and FF6 and some other contenders, but you know, hey, at the end of the day, they are aggregated opinions from a very diverse group of individuals. It's best not to lose sleep over them.
Thanks.
I don't, and I worked on those lists. And that is why I've always liked what we do at GI. And we let every editor have their own top 10 list every year. I think that lets people get a sense of flavor and see where the opinions were for each person rather than the aggregate pool. Where in God's name am I? This game sometimes. Yeah, you know, DJ, I'm sure that kind of thing would get clicks and interest. But one thing I like about GI is that we don't really kind of foster that kind of dueling editors environment.
You know, I gotta say,
I don't think that's really productive for anyone.
when we were young, we were always taught that someday we'd be attacked by the demons of Cocoon. And look at us now, waltzing back into it.
I mean, Double Barrel, a lot of things went into that list, right? It's not just the top 300 games.
Yeah, back then.
Right now, it wasn't, you know, it was of all time, right?
Well, right. Back then is when you got your first focus, so...
Right. We already talked a bit about that, huh?
A little bit.
Must have been centuries ago.
So we do take historical context as one of the
Joined the battle against
secret hidden rubric that we use when we put together those all-time
I
lists.
became Ragnarok.
They are not... They are clearly labeled all-time and not right now. These are different modifiers that we do use when we discuss these things.
Going through that.
The memories, they're all pretty fuzzy.
Cocoon's version of the War of Transgression must have been built up around what you two did.
I didn't do
Yeah, I
anything.
mean, there's a lot of stuff that we don't have
I just got turned to crystal.
forward-facing when we do those lists, and we do have, like,
don't even have the
5
memories
different
to
core
show
pillars we use, and then some sub-pillars on all of those to
All my fault.
evaluate all time lists as differently
So
as we
many
do
people died.
right now lists.
Because of me.
It's very complicated, as you can imagine.
It's over. Those souls can rest.
It's kind of like Grand Pulse at the end of the day. Wait. I mean, go ahead. Don't stop. Enjoy. Get in there. Is Darth Clark actually Fresh Butter 99? No. I mean, I know who Darth Clark is. And I will not be revealing that. I think it may have already been revealed. Accidentally or intentionally. I forget. But there was one main voice for Darth Clark. Although many folks have, you know, gone under the Darth Clark flag for various things over the years. But there was a primary voice. Pretend when lists are fun. I get why people like lists. We're as human beings, you know, we're creatures that like to. That's why I'm not against review scores. Our human minds work that way. We like to put numbers on things. We like to evaluate things against other things. A lot of people do think Darth Clark is real, yes. That's not the first time I've heard that opinion. And as far as like lists and top 10 lists and top X lists and top XYZ, I mean, I'm down for all of it. We like that stuff. I mean, just as humans, our minds, like, they inherently, I guess, enjoy that kind of... Wait, I have to go back to get this one? Man, that is dumb. Alright. Top 10 D-Squad VIPs. I will be adding some new VIPs within the next... We gotta get some big... We gotta get some, you know... There's gonna be some news here. It's gonna be a big week. But then, yeah, we got some VIPs to add, for sure. Yeah, there's gonna be some new VIPs, Double Barrel. You're a bit too new for VIP status yet, but you'll get there.
Thanks.
Big Boss, there are about 100 different secret metrics that you need to, that are involved. Ginny is at the top of the list. In fact, Ginny Girl has a sister now. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the lore.
Just like I planned.
Basically, Big Boss, if you hang out here long enough, you'll get VIP. But there are a lot of other metrics as well. I mean, if Ginny Girl likes you, then that's a big help. Very regular people can become VIPs here. That is not a hindrance. Ginny Girl has a sister named Jibby Girl. All right. I mean, the autobiography, Bacon, is gonna happen. You know, we're working on my memoirs.
Thank you.
Hey, Rogue Leader, thank you so much for the sub and the manatee. Thank you for being here. And as we crush our way through these evil munchkins. Alright, the mission is this away. Wait, no it's not. What? I hate this map, dude. Okay, it is. What are my thoughts on these delays? I told you all these delays were inevitable. That is what COVID did to the industry. I keep screaming at you. Production pipelines were severed. They're gonna keep happening until COVID is really, really out of the way. And I know that, you know, we're getting there, but until we're completely out of it, there will be delays. I mean, yeah, if you look back within this, what a lot of people did think I was full of it. But they just don't understand how a lot of different processes used at major companies to create games involve person-to-person contact. From a security standpoint.
Nothing personal. Change of plan.
Well, nobody understands that, Basil. That's got nothing to do with this, though. Yeah, DJ, but I'm talking specifically about certain processes that can't be done over a Zoom call.
Just like I planned.
Well, will it get delayed? When do you think it's going to be out? Ooh, a Fulman ring. What does that do? Lightning resist, huh? I kind of like that. That's what I thought. You know, pretend it's when a lot of people do think that. Oh, you think Final Fantasy 16 is going to be this year? I think if Final Fantasy 16 comes out this year, I don't think it'll happen. But either way, we'll know soon, right? If they don't talk about it during E3 timing, then it's definitely not going to come out this year. My prediction is no. I think they're way too... This IP is fragile at this time, and they need a banger. So... they have to make damn sure that during, you know, the process, it's not just going to be an okay Final Fantasy. It's got to be a banger. Because the whole franchise rides on it at that point. I think Ragnarok and Starfield will come out this year. But Ragnarok could fall out. Starfield, I have high confidence that will come out this year. Or as high confidence as you can get in today's reality.
That's how it's done.
I know, what if... I already made my Lightning Returns joke today, Dr. Mano. I can't do it again. Big Boss, okay, so obviously all I can do is give you my speculation. I think Final Fantasy 16 will get delayed.
Thank you.
Big Boss, I think now that they're under the Microsoft umbrella, I think that they will have an option to do more traditional projects. With the Game Pass, you know, focus. Sternblade, thank you for the follow. Bacon, I don't even know who that is. Big Boss, it's not even that. Let me put it this way. They do not want to have another Final Fantasy 15 situation. It's a cute duck, isn't it, Valthor? I know a lot of people here like Final Fantasy 15, and that's cool. But overall, it was not the kind of, like, you know, experience that the flagship JRPG needs to have. I mean, that's why, you know, that's why Yoshi P's involved, like, you know. But I just think it's going to take a while to create something really good. That is good, Sturm. Yes, Sturm. I mean, you know what? I completely disagree with you there, but I'm glad that we have that opinion as well represented here. And I appreciate everybody that has much love for 13 and 15, for example, because I rag on those ones a lot. But I also appreciate everybody that likes those games. So you can have it both ways. I don't have to like them, right? It's completely cool, and I'm glad people do like them. Like as I always say here, Sturm, you know, I'm never gonna complain that somebody likes a game. That's awesome. If I don't like it, so what? I thought I completed that mission. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, controversial opinion. Me too, DJ. Me too. Valithor, I realize there's plenty of love for those games. I'm trying to give you a more what should I say? Top level perspective. Maybe even from like a corporate standpoint to some extent. Like, they really need the franchise to... I think they're going to wait with 16. I think they're going to... If it's not really, really, really good, then they're going to delay it and try to figure out how to make it just a little bit better. I don't know, pretend this one. They... Once you become a critic, I don't think you can never stop evaluating things. Even when you try to turn it off.
Thank you.
And that doesn't mean I can't appreciate the other things too, right? Let's just say we appreciate them differently.
Keep a cool head.
Yes. So Sturm, I think, you know, one of those games will come out this year, right? That's got to be how they're looking at it too. And by the way, yeah, Other Adam hasn't been here for ages. As far as I know, unless he's been lurking. Thanks for that wall restart, Adam. But yeah, I think one of those two games will come out this year, right? They gotta get something, they gotta get a major title out in the second half. Crocodile, or Crocodilly as some call him. Thank you for that sub for Sturm. I mean, Sturm, I would be very surprised if they didn't have one of those on deck. Like, looking at it as a company, right? They have to push out one of those major titles. I mean, they have a lot of minor titles coming out this year too, so maybe they can pad it with that. There's going to be like a a smattering of reboots and remasters and stuff, all stuff that we're very interested in. But I figure one of those two core products has to launch this year, and they can push the other one to next year. Whichever one needs more time, basically. And I think that is going to be 16. A whistle wind scarf? Sweet. Oh, cool. The target's right over there. How far is Dragon Quest 12? I don't know. I have no idea. I know we're getting 3 HD remake though this year, and that's all we should need. I don't know. If I had to say, probably like a year. I don't know how long they've been working on that one. Is DQ8 the greatest game of all time? No. Elden Ring is. Alright, so this is like an optional boss or something? Okay. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Adam, that's correct. Well done. What other Dragon Quest? Yeah, Super Nintendo. People always ask me that. I don't know if I need any more of the Dragon Quest games or Final Fantasy games to get that treatment. You know what game needs to get that treatment? Parasite Eve. Yeah, Sturm, I definitely think we're getting the Tactics remake this year. The Tactics remaster, yeah. We'll definitely play a lot of that one.
Thanks.
Super Nintendo, if you want my real, you know, my answer, which is a weird one, I would love to see the Dragon Quest Monsters games on modern hardware. I think that'd be really fun. Not a lot of people got to enjoy them. I think the Pokemon crowd really loved those. But a lot of people didn't play them because they were only on Game Boy. Yeah, the DQ3 remake is definitely exciting. I'm very much into it. Can't wait to see more of it. I think it's coming out this year, so...
New strategy.
Parasite Eve deserves a full-on Resident Evil 2 kind of makeover, and it would be amazing. Could even make the franchise relevant again. Could bring back a dormant franchise. I would not want that game just redone in the way that it was. I think it would be kind of underwhelming today if they gave it like that kind of reboot, but the full process would be sweet. The DQ Monsters games, you can just, you know, you can just remaster those. And like add some online components or something. I don't know if Turok is a big enough household name to bring back. I think the amount of people who sit around saying, let's bring back Turok is very small. Mega Man, I think Mega Man had a shot at revival, and frankly, didn't make the cut. So I think they're probably reticent to bring back something as niche as Mega Man Legends.
Thanks.
Even though we might like it. The chances of that happening are pretty low. I'm a 5-star man. Yeah, I would say keep all of it and turn it into a different, like, you know, have a very different view on it. Go full third person, just like they did with Resident Evil 2 Remake. I want that experience. Will traditional Rayman come back? Probably not. I wouldn't write Rayman off completely, but I wouldn't bet on it. Sometimes it's easier to play with an established franchise, so there might be a corner case scenario where they could drag old Rayman back, but... What is this? What did I do here? I made a thing? What the hell is going on in this place? They already did the Alex Kidd remake. It's available right now. I own it. I haven't played it. Dark Cloud reboot? Never happening. Never happening. Now, obviously in games, never say never, but I'm gonna say that one's very unlikely. That Blue Orb House is the final secret boss. How do I get to him, Azelle? It's terrible? Okay, maybe I don't want to get to him. Never mind. Grandia Revival. No, I think they gave us the remasters and that's it. That's it for Grandia, sadly. You get to be the other 60 or so? Good God, alright. You know, Rygar is actually one of those brands that I could see some really out-of-touch executive bringing back. And I'd be for it, by the way. Let's do it. Let's get a Rygar reboot going. Let's do it. Grandia was very good. But like we were talking about earlier, time and place, right? When I played the Grandia games for the first time, I was like, these are freaking sweet. Best JRPGs out there. Cool stuff with combat. Really fun. And now, like, if you hand me Grandia today and ask me to review it, I'm just gonna stare blankly at you. Like, right... We have 25 years of games past that change how we, you know, the context around. Like, you're not evaluating an apple with a pizza, right? You can't do it. And that's why I always find it really challenging to go back and be like, what would I have felt about Final Fantasy 13, you know, had I played it fully all the way through when it came out? What would I have scored it on today's scale as a professional critic, you know? I wouldn't have been kind, but at the same time, it was, what, 12 years ago? I don't know, you know, I don't know. Different world. Games change rapidly. By the way, E.T. is not the worst game ever. You know, E.T. gets a lot of crap. Definitely not the worst game I've ever played. I mean, Shrouded, yeah, that is... I probably would have said something like that, yeah. But where would I have scored it? That's the question. That's what everybody wants to know, right? It does pretend to swan. Both ways, really. Yeah, you know, or a 5.5, 6. But I can say that now, and I really don't know, right? So am I just supposed to explore this zone until I get bored of it? Is that how this works? Yeah, E.T. is not... Listen, E.T. is not a good game. But it's not the worst game ever. Okay? Seriously, I played that game a lot when I was a kid.
Thank you.
Like, for instance, Martian Gothic Unification, that game is worse than EP. See, exactly, Pretendus One. That is a pointless exercise. What would I score Centipede? What would I score Galaga? What would I score Space Invaders? What would I score Alex Kidd? Or Splatterhouse? Or Altered Beast?
New strategy.
Combat was really good for the time, right? Huge multiplayer variety. I mean, if you look back on games that we're talking about there, like, you know, Adventure and Combat, like, you cannot sit here with a straight face and tell me that you can compare them one-to-one with games today. There are about 10 billion new concepts and features in games today that just simply did not and could not exist back then. They cannot be compared like objects. Has this game grown on me? No. Yeah, I had a few of the Tiger games back in the day, sure. Royal Rumble was amazing. I played Royal Rumble at a ton of sleepover parties back in the day. Bigfoot Pizza, a couple of 2 liters of Mountain Dew, and Royal Rumble. That was a great 9 hours of gaming. That's right. You know, I introduced Alex to the Bigfoot today. He had no idea what it was. We didn't do Jolt Super Nintendo, we did Surge. I think we played the SNES Royal Rumble. It was whatever wrestling game there was with, like, the chair and Undertaker. We would just sit there and just... We'd always just try to fight outside the ring with the chairs and just smash each other in the head with them all night long. We are talking about the Bigfoot Pizza, yes. Yeah, Yokozuna... Exactly, you're right, Cyclical. We always had a Yokozuna in that game. And the best part is we could play it with, like, what, 4 people? So we had big games like the sleepover, right? Everybody could play. Big chair fights, quick ring outs. A lot of fun. We were into tabletop at the time too, Croc. We played a Hero Quest. Hero Quest and Dragon Strike. As I'm sure I've mentioned many times in this channel. Yep. We played a lot of Hero Quest. We got another accessory slot for this bad boy. Auto Tetra Defense? ATB advantage. Ooh. Wow, cast Protect, Shell, Veil, and... What? That's ridiculous. That's awesome. Yokozuna, we always had a Yokozuna in every game. I forget who I used to play. Super WrestleMania, that might have been it. That was definitely one of our big sleepover titles. We would always rent that one and just play it all night long. Wanted to drop by and say Elden Ring is amazing. It is. Thank you, Cyclical. Yeah, you know, it was pretty interesting being one of the first people to play that and kind of going all in on it before anyone got to review it even, you know, with my 10 hours of gameplay and just being able to say, yep, this is the one, folks. You know, you kind of feel like you're out there without a parachute when you do that, but I'm glad I was right. Hey, Rebecca, what's up, yo? I'd hit that button and go, but I don't have that, so... Probably be like another month before we get that set up. What's up, Rebecca? How you doing? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the review, and I'm especially glad that you enjoyed the game. It's a cool button, Rebecca. Yeah, like I said, Cyclical, it's a highly personalized experience, right? Even more so than the Souls games are. You know, in the Souls games, it's like, okay, what boss gave you trouble? What boss gave you trouble? What weapon did you use? But in this, you know, you're gonna have a completely different journey, a completely different adventure.
Thank you.
That's how it's done.
We're getting a lot of upgrade mats too here. The Watchman's Amulet. We made it to Grand Pulse, folks. They said we'd never do it.
Thank you.
Cyclical, I think we have a lot of people in chat here who were around for the original Half-Life. The D-Squad crew generally skews older than some other internet communities. No, it's cool. We still have a contingent of awesome younger folks who like to spam poggers. Poggers, cringe, based. But we also have we have a really cool mixed bag of individuals. Hey, you know, ironically, Cyclical, I used to stream Fortnite. Now that they got rid of building, I kind of want to go back and play it again, honestly. Like, for real. Is this the right way? Yeah, Sternblade, we have plenty of folks in this community A lot of 25 to 60, I think, is where most of everybody falls. Whereas a lot of other streams can skew a lot younger. Am I going the right way? Where am I? Okay, yeah. We do aim to be that's true. We do, Adam. We do. And yes, I have had a colonoscopy. All right, can we not do this? We don't need to start comparing our colonoscopy experiences. That's a different stream. I don't know, probably because I'm such a badass gamer for 10-1. That's gotta be it, right? They don't... Cyclical, I would have done a live stream with that, but they didn't let me take my phone in. They took my phone away and they put it in a bag. I was like, yo, can I live stream this? It would be great content. And they're just like, alright, take his phone away.
Time for another approach.
Well, I mean, they know you're gonna say some really funky stuff when you're out.
Change of plan. Thank you.
Or semi-out, as the case may be, during that process. Giant Dargon. No match for Lightning. Okay, maybe you are. Just a little bit. Still got 5 stars. I'm a 5-star man. Wait, what? Did you just respawn? A rune bracelet? You shouldn't have. Resist magic is 10%. Not bad. Wait, he did just respawn. This guy doesn't even care, he just came right back. Okay, we have to walk through this crap hole again. That was not a colonoscopy joke, mind you. We're not close to that anymore, Dr. Mon. I have to walk pretty far. The Godskin Duo feels really cheap. I've heard a lot of people say that. Godskin Duo is the gateway to the endgame. It's kind of a clear indicator that it's time to get big before proceeding. Like, once you're past them, you're into the, you're in the endgame now. So, they are pretty strong. Definitely one of the bosses that gave me the most trouble on my first playthrough. But they are definitely like an indicator that you should probably check other things out first and get massively prepared before proceeding. I've certainly heard the complaints about, like, input reading. And it's like, you know, I get it. this is a very interesting conversation to have because, you know, video game characters don't have eyes. They don't actually see. It's very easy to lose ourselves in the game and think that they are like, you know, they're visually
Gotta be ready to drop
interacting with the player, but they don't actually have ocular capacity.
I know my limits, unlike some people.
It's a very interesting conversation I've had with some folks about this.
Now who's the tough guy?
Adam, 1 in Elden Ring did beat out Midir for me. My favorite was lassi. Let's get some
Grandpa's
lassi food.
lassi. Used to see it flying around all the time.
And they said it had a home. Somewhere near Amber.
Adam,
So that's
the
good
new
news,
Dragon
right?
Lord is my favorite.
If we stay on its tail, we should end up in
Love
your
that fight.
village. Let's follow it.
Right.
So I know some people still haven't fought him, so I'll just say the hidden dragon in Farum Azula. Oh, Super Nintendo. Fortnite used to be a key game around here back when this was a battle royale stream when it began. Obviously, we branched out a bit. I think we will do a Fortnite stream soon. Did I try the Final Fantasy? The one on mobile? No. That's right, the Dan. That's right, I know, right? The one and only. He still lives, Outlander. If it's 99% JRPGs, that's because that's what the community picks, okay?
Thank you.
Man, Rebecca, and who else am I gonna blame? They picked the games.
Target's a target.
I am not pretending this one. I'm referring to the comment about 99% JRPGs. And yeah, Big Boss, that's how you should tackle that fight. Try to single one out and kill him really fast.
Keep the enemy off balance.
That'll give you a lot of breathing room for the rest of the fight. Wait, don't touch me. Wait. Don't touch me. I'm a 5-star man. 2,000 Christogen points. And a diabolic tail. Beautiful. Oh god, are you kidding me, man? They really like you having just fighting endless trash.
Thanks.
Elden Ring, yes. I hear Rebecca was gonna play Elden Ring.
Here.
Is that right, Patronus One? I mean, you're not completely off the mark. That's true. Malik, you're not wrong. Reminds me of Ginny Girl. That's some folks call her Virginia, Dr. Mano, yes. That is what Ginny Girl is called in certain company. I think I'm actually going backwards to get this target now. I hate everything. Wait, where the heck am I? Okay, I'm coming right up on it. Croc, I hear that a lot. I always say that I don't think that playthrough should be an indicator of anything, but I am always glad that people like it. Godskin Duo is a lot meaner than Ornstein Smoke. Yeah, no doubt about it. They also have some vulnerability. I mean, you have some more tools that you don't have in Dark Souls, though, as well. But I don't disagree with you. They are leaner and meaner. Where the heck is this stupid thing? Is it this thing? This slug? Can't be, right? I mean, not only was it a DS newbie, but he was given the wrong, or incorrect, or imperfect information.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Man, like I said, Deadpool, I think that's amazing, but we really had no idea. I mean, we were much better at it when we get to the third or fourth one. What the? Where is this stupid thing? But yeah, I love the fact that people like that playthrough a lot. Obviously. Okay, seriously, you guys, where is this stupid thing? Seriously, you guys. Oh my god. I'm about to give up on this one. Tennis one, no, I haven't looked there yet, but thanks for the tip. I'll try to keep it in mind. Not tough at all, Malk. That was a really not cool thing you did. Alright, I guess we don't get this thing because we can't find it because we're bad. Good enough for me. I never thought it was, Bacon. No. I would not say so. Yo, get those paradigm shifts at him. Shift it up. No, I don't think it was a 10 out of 10 when it came out either. But that's only my evaluation. That one I can contextualize because I was there.
Thank you.
But yeah, you should game your way. That's always the case. That has not changed. Did I? Well, then you got me, Bacon. Maybe I did think that. In that case, my thoughts have changed.
Time for another approach.
Did I really say that? Man. Really? I know, Bernardus one. Look at that. Well, what can I say? We were stuck in a room, like, recording for hours, but without any food. All right. They gave us a Jimmy John sandwich one of the days, but the rest of them, man, we were, you know. All right. I wasn't thinking clearly, obviously. I do not expect that to happen, Croc, no. I would love it. I would love for that to happen. Not a question for me. 5-star catering in the writer's room? What are you? Yeah, right.
That wasn't so bad.
I agree, Ravna. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'll tell you though, one time we had to get, you know, they don't let you bring in outside food to E3's, well, E3's gone, right? They don't let you, they get really upset if they catch you bringing outside food in. Because they wanted you to make you use their catering service. I cannot tell you what we paid for a small tray of sandwiches when we were working E3 one year. One of the most absurd things I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot of crazy stuff.
Thank you. Keep a cool head. New strategy.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I find it very difficult to go back and play 1 these days. I can still play 2 and 3, but, I mean, after Elden, even that is in question.
Nothing personal. You asked for it.
Ooh, another Diabolic Tail. We have lots of upgrade mats. At some point, we're gonna have to upgrade stuff. I just don't know what to upgrade. Where am I? Where am I going? These are important questions that one must ask themselves. The music is very peaceful. Very befitting of, you know, the Grand Pulse. And I guess I'll put one more block in play for this evening. Thanks for joining us, as always. Optimus Subprime, thank you so much for the follow. And thank you, Croc, for the bits and the manatee. Much appreciated. The music is very peaceful for this area. It is Hump Day, Bertinus, when you're not wrong. You were sent here by Serapod and Final Fantasy 13? Well, that's awful nice of Serapods to send you on over. Does Serapods like Final Fantasy 13? I don't think I've ever talked to her about it.
And to think I hesitated.
And there it is. That's a big sub. Thank you, Crocodilly, for the gifted sub. It is your 207th birthday. It's a lot of birthdays. I mean, you can be a huge FF and Kingdom Hearts fan and not like certain games, Bertinus 1. I mean, look at me. So that's why I asked. Yes, Crocodilly. I don't know. I really enjoyed our Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. That was exciting. It was fun. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely not that Optimus. That's a good expression for this one, yeah.
Target's a target.
Kingdom Hearts 4, Malk. You better get ready, Malk, because Kingdom Hearts 3 is going on the roster for this week's vote. I'm not going to read that. I mean, you gotta try though, right? Good. You get points for trying. Yeah, exactly. Wait, why is the quest marker there now? Do I have to do that? What am I doing here? How does this even work? Do I just wander around killing all this? I don't know, DJ. I have no idea. You will be able to vote on Kingdom Hearts 3. I will alert everyone when it goes live in the Discord. I'm guessing Friday or Saturday, and you'll have days to vote, so don't worry. I don't know. Is it saying I have to do this quest? I am off on Friday, so we probably will not be here Friday, but we might start the voting anyway and give an extra 24 hours to it. I don't know how I got here. This is the one we already tried to find. I don't know yet, Bacon, but we are rotating days off the cycle. Do I have to walk all the way back there again? And do I even have to do this? That's another good question. A lot of good questions. I am aware of what we did. But that may not happen this week. Don't count on it. That's a day off. That doesn't mean we won't get the voting started on Discord, though.
Keep the enemy off balance.
An ice bath? No. Probably not. Hey, good job, Big Boss. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that right now, Rabbit, because I don't know what that means. I lack the proper context to give you a definitive answer.
Change of plan.
Yeah, Big Boss, I said they're the gateway to the end game. I wasn't kidding. We'll figure it out in this one. There's always a way, right? And yeah, I knew you could take him, Big Boss. That was actually really quick. I am sure. Yeah, we can't. Let's get geared up for Kingdom Hearts 4. Yeah, that's okay, Bacon. I don't really know either. We gotta find this. It's somewhere around here. No, Ninja Killer. That will be. You can vote on that if you'd like. It'll be between Chrono Cross, 13-2, 15, and Kingdom Hearts 3, most likely, for the big four. Well, when it comes time to vote, you'll be able to. You will have, like, at least 48 hours to get your vote in. It'll probably be more than that, realistically. Chrono Trigger is not available for a vote. You can write in vote, but it will be throwing your vote away.
You asked for it.
Yeah, Chrono Cross will be eligible. That is correct. You cannot vote for. That isn't even a video game.
Easy.
Where is this stupid thing? The vote will be in Discord. I'm gonna have one of the mods put up a Survey Monkey link or something that you'll be able to vote on. We will pin it. We will announce it. You will not miss it. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll put Shining in the Darkness on there, but nobody's gonna vote for it. Dude, where the hell is this thing? You don't know how Discord works? You don't have to worry about how Discord works. We'll put the link in chat during the Saturday stream and the Sunday stream as well. However, it'll be pinned in Discord, so it'll be easy to find. But the link will be shared on stream as well. I don't know. We got plenty of get off my lawn folks that are on the Discord. But, as I said, we will link it here too. Don't worry. Where the F am I supposed to go, dude? Oh, God. That's correct, Salty, but we will still get there. I'm pretty sure you don't get the party until after the first thing, but whatever. If you pick Shining in the Darkness, you get Shining in the Darkness. That's how this works.
Keep a cool head.
As they say, be careful what you wish for. Yeah, isn't that amazing, Pretend This One? That's how it works. It is the popular vote, yeah. Always has been. Oh wait, it was here the whole time? It is Pretend This One, we support that.
Something on your mind?
Huh? Oh, I was just thinking.
About what? Something complicated?
I was just taking.
I also saw Pretend This One did.
The sky here, the trees, the sunlight, the smells. When I was on Cocoon, I never dreamed a place like this could even exist.
Who was my favorite Final Fantasy XIII character? I have been very upfront about that.
On Pulse.
It's the baby Chocobo.
If I hadn't gone to those fireworks, if I hadn't been sitting in that same train car during the Purge, if anything had been different, I'd never have had a chance to see this.
No. I'm sure you would have wound up here. Don't you remember you promised me? You promised me that we'd come and see Grand Pulse together.
I remember that.
Really? When did I do that?
I don't know. How about another lifetime?
What does that even mean?
To tell you the truth.
No, Australia is really
I've told
scary.
so many lies. It's all a blur.
Very scary spiders.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to lie about stuff.
Very scary
To keep
everything.
yourself going,
Really.
because you're afraid. Or to protect
If you're an
someone else.
insect or an animal in
so they don't get
Australia,
hurt.
you're built for... You're actually like a
Sometimes-
Final Fantasy monster.
Even the things that everyone in the whole world thinks are true turn out to be lies. At the end of the day, though, it's not the lie that matters, but what you do after you tell it. Work
That's real
hard
deep,
enough,
Hope. Thank you.
and you can make it true. I mean, maybe we both forgot. Maybe we did promise to see Grand Pulse together. And Cocoon.
They do, Pretend This One.
Thanks, Hope.
Do something for me, will ya? Keep smiling.
The 2D FF game's writing was much more simple,
It makes me happy.
and I actually think that worked in its favor. When they attempted to get more cerebral with and cutesy with the storylines instead of sticking to what I would call a very classic, not very interesting,
Now we're even.
very simple, like good versus evil kind of like kind of thing. They really nobody cares about these. Like nobody cares. So no, the 2D games had some pretty. I mean, it was pretty hokey at times, like very, not nearly as melodramatic, but a little bit very simplistic. They basically invented the RPG story with Final Fantasy IV. We've had this conversation before, I'm sure. RPGs really did not have stories before then. Yeah, maybe you had to save a princess, but it was basically, you know, you're gonna go kill some evil stuff, and that was it. There was no overarching development or anything. So 4, despite all of its massive reliance on tropes and huge sacrifices and, you know, stuff like that that gets kind of hokey at times, despite that, it was very important. And then the later Final Fantasies really tried to, I don't know whether to try to get philosophical or cerebral or advanced, whatever you want to call it, but they really missed the mark. IMO. Yeah, like if you cannot tell an advanced story, just tell a simple one. At least it'll be vaguely interesting, right?
That's how it's done.
You don't have to come up with a vessel to carry your seafood joke. Because believe me, we can do without it. Alright, let's go do the mission. Why not? Well, Adam, I hope you will like it. It's a very good game. And more importantly, as I said, it was basically the... It was basically the blueprint for telling stories in RPGs. It had not really been done before. I'm sure someone will argue with me that, like, you know, Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy 2 or 3 had stories, but they really didn't. Not like 4. 4 had a lot of more advanced storytelling. Despite how cheesy and simple it seems today, it was revolutionary at the time. And of course that gave way to 6, which had a very complex and interesting story for a video game in the SNES era.
Don't worry.
Thanks.
So yeah, I tend to
New strategy.
recommend 4 a lot, and 6.
Thank you. Thanks.
Right, so 5 is an anomaly in that it basically removes the story again. But it did do a lot of very interesting things with the job system. And 5 is really important in that respect because it basically created the modern Final Fantasy job system, which has stood with it ever since.
Thanks.
Hey, we like 5.
Keep a cool head. Thank you.
We like 5 a lot, actually.
That wasn't so bad.
I don't know. It was kind of bad. But we got 2,000 points and some fat loot. Oh, we found the mark. Thank God.
Thank you. Thanks.
They were still kind of perfecting the endgame dungeons in 5. Like, basically, they formed a template for endgame dungeons in, like, 2. And they kept it going for a really long time. Because it wasn't that bad. Like, you know, you put all the legendary items in there. You put a bunch of optional super bosses. I mean, that's what Grand Pulse is, right? That, like, core pillar of the Final Fantasy still exists.
Change of plan. Time for another approach. Change of plan.
Yo, get staggered.
Time for another approach.
Look at that big stagger
Just
DPS.
another battle.
I'm a 5-star man. The Sorcerer's Mark. That sounds very powerful. Is it? We'll never know. Alright, let's go! Should we fight that behemoth? It'll probably kill me, right? There are some who call me Tim.
Thank you.
They do call me that, Pretendus One. I go by many names. We accept Tim the Sorcerer.
Thanks.
Even though it is Tim the Enchanter. And the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. That is one of my names, Double Barrel, correct. I've been called that before, Ninja.
Change of plan. Stay calm.
I did the math. Many nicknames, yeah? A collection of them.
Target's a target.
Wow, this guy's got a question mark stagger bar. You know what he needs? Behemoth King needs a...
Time for another approach.
The King!
Thanks.
He did kill Hope. It literally happened a second ago. He hits pretty hard. But I bet he will crumble hard as soon as we can get that meter down. Oh, for... Are you...
And so it ends.
This game is so dumb. I don't even care about him enough to kill him right now. God, that is dumb. Croc, it's a school night. Okay, we can do one. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Kids have Easter break. I don't have Easter break. Whew. Didn't we all, Croc? Plastic Easter grass is pretty much the best thing ever. I will not do that. It's for health issues, pretentious one. I would definitely take on that challenge if I didn't have diabetes, alright? However, no. Hey, Leafy made it. Azel, have a great night. Yeah, we did do a dirty 3. I said okay. All right, we're in it now.
Judy girl, come here for Christmas. We got you a brand new Kong. And Christmas time is only once a year for Judy girl, sometimes known as Virginia. In certain company, if you know what I mean. Jenny, put the kettle on. We've got company for Christmas.
That is Ginny Girl, and definitely a cute dog. We got a high tree. Yeah, I made it.
Jenny girl, come here for Christmas. We got you a brand new Kong. And Christmas time is only once a year for Jenny girl, sometimes known as Virginia. In certain company, if you know what I mean. Jenny, put the kettle on. We've got company for Christmas.
Okay, apparently we have company for Christmas. And hence, we must put the kettle on. Argent, you're not going to be familiar with the Kong unless you're a dog owner. So, interestingly enough, Ginny is not short for Virginia. But in certain company, it is. She is. How does a dog put the kettle on the stove? Have you seen Ginny Girl? Ginny Girl is very well trained. Terriers are a very smart breed. They can absolutely put the kettle on.
We've seen that you've been hanging around the various shops, including the ice cream parlor, where you've eaten the meat.
Thank you.
Chili.
Time for another approach.
Yes, we have thought you'd been king of the ice creams, the butterscotch. An ice cream once popular, now lost to the masses in the vanilla and chocolate.
Target's a target. Be ready for the next fight.
That sounds like something's going on there. Pretentious one, no, not all terriers own kilts. You know, I'm something of a divine beast myself. But they were originally bred as ratters across the board. Which you may or may not know. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. My destination's down there, but when I go down there, it changes.
Oh my god. These freaking balls! Balls!
Yeah, exactly, Tennis One. Okay, now it's not longer. The destination is no longer down there. Now it's up here. What the hell? The Cairn Terrier is pretty good. That's what Ginny is, DJ. That is the noise of me waking up. Unedited and uncut.
Okay, how does it feel when I press down on this bone? It hurts. Okay, Johnny, well, we're gonna get you back to that baseball game. Just have one of those lollipops that we're gonna have in the lobby there. And read this magazine while I go and talk to the nurse. I'm afraid that the situation is very dire.
Crocodile cheered. X1000.
I don't know, but Johnny cannot be allowed to have all of the red cherry pops. Those are special for this office, and I ordered them for me. Hey, Dr. Guy, what is it about the drug?
Thanks.
So lemon pops must be used.
Okay, Croc, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. That takes our hype train to tier 2. Always love to see it. Well, never mind tier 2. We're going right to tier 3.
X1000.
Croc with another 1,000 bits. At this rate, we're going to be playing that next game, like right when we finish this one. Exactly, pretend this one, yeah. That's 2,000 bits.
Easy.
Thanks so much, Croc. Thanks for being here. Yeah, you know, normally they don't happen too much during the week. On a Wednesday, no less. But you know what? Hype is hype. The day don't matter. Oh, we got a behemoth over there.
Thank you.
We might need to show him who's boss. You know... there might be some bonuses for D-Squad on the podcast this week. I don't know, Super Nintendo. I don't know. Maybe? Probably? When does that come out? Well, that's a long time from now. By then, we'll have a whole slate of summer blockbusters to pick from. I really wish that was the case, Argent.
Thanks.
No, I just said that I threw in some Easter eggs for the D Squad. We talked about the super bar, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, Willie is an all-star for sure.
Crocodile cheered. X1000.
Yo, Crocodile here with another 1,000 bits. My goodness. Croc is driving this hype train all by his lonesome. Yeah, I actually do want to play that, Argent.
That's how it's done.
Do I watch any TV shows? Super Nintendo, I don't have a whole lot of time to watch them, but generally I do ask chat for recommendations, and I did get through one last weekend, which I really enjoyed, which was Station 11 on HBO Max. It was a very, very odd take that I liked. It is not about zombies on a train. No, that's Train to Busan. Wow, Cabin in the Woods at 10 years old? God. Don't tell me stuff like that. But thanks a lot, Croc, for keeping the hype train rolling.
You asked for it.
We will have special hype train effects in the future.
Crocodile cheered. X1000.
Wow. That's another 1,000 bits from the Croc. That's incredible. Thank you, Croc. I appreciate that. Severance, yeah, Severance is one I have to check out, Super Nintendo. Thank you. Okay.
Crocodile cheered. X200.
Croc really just didn't want the hype train to die. Decided to solo the boss.
New strategy.
Well, we got another 5 minutes for hype train. Nothing is expected, by the way. Thank you, Croc. That is Croc. Yes. You probably have a very impressive emote array. You can't doing it direct is.
Take advice on the dark and stormy night, alright? When some wild-eyed ape football maniac grabs your neck, taps the back of your favorite head up against a barroom wall, and looks you crooked in the eye, and he asks you if you've paid your dues. So you just stare that big sucker right back in the eye, and you remember what old Jack Burton always says at a time like that. Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.
Thank you, Pretendus1, for jumping on in there. Pretendus1 up to 199 gifted subs. Very impressive. And who can? Kicking in 100 on top of that yet? Jack Burton. One of the best characters ever. What does old Jack Burton do at a time like this?
I'm contacting you today of a matter of extreme importance. It is, of course, an issue no less than the one we all talk about. She's known as Ginny Girl, and she is operating our lives, yeah, in the shadows as many do. And today is the day that we discuss these operations. Welcome to the world of Ginny Girl, a place of magic and mystery.
Thank you everybody for the sounds and the bits. Appreciate it. Obviously, Pretenders 1, thanks for kicking off that sub train with a little bit of Jack Burton. Yeah, extended warranty, yeah. Indeed. Welcome to the magic world of Genie Girl. Anyway, thanks y'all. Appreciate that. And yes, as Croc was saying, yes, if you do it direct, there's less of a cut, which is nice. But any way you do it is awesome.
You asked for it.
It was Croc. We got to, it's a tier 5 hype train. Out of nowhere on a Wednesday. Super Nintendo, yeah, I did play that. We played that on stream, actually.
That's how it's done.
We did play that one for one night on stream. I liked it okay. I wasn't, like, amazed with it, but I did think it was, you know, I thought it was good. Tipping is more complicated. You gotta use the tip button. And it's a PayPal thing. That way you don't have to, you know, use the bit function, so there's yeah, oh yeah, sure, Super Nintendo, sure. Wait, I thought it was supposed to go this way, and now it says I'm not supposed to go this way. Dude. God, what the hell? I'm so lost right now, seriously. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Super Nintendo, you know, I was kind of happy to be out of the hallways, but now they're still long hallways, but there's just a lot of them in one place. Good night, Leaf, thank you.
Thanks.
And thanks everybody for that hype train. Hey, yeah, hey, I'm sure a lot of folks would love some more Elden Ring. But we got obligations. Thanks for that sweet hype train.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. I'm glad we did another Dirty 30, even though we didn't get anything accomplished with it. Oh, sure. I know Double Barrel, but, like, again, we've been a long-standing community for a long time, and the stream playthroughs are part of our DNA as well.
Thanks.
Drop some freaking units, gang.
There will always be more Elden Ring in the off-season. We already have gameplay available for you for this one at Game Informer YouTube. We got some Survivor gameplay and Demon gameplay for you. Hot and fresh. Well, you're definitely getting it on Friday, but I'm not playing on Friday. That would be cheating. We wouldn't have to eat any wings. I don't know if I can tell you, Double Barrel. Friday might be a very interesting day. You might really want to come to that stream, even if you don't like wings. Just saying. There might be something else happening, which you may or may not enjoy. We'll see. There may, in fact, be more news on Friday. That's the rumor, anyway. Ginny Girl told me there was a rumor. And when Ginny talks, you better believe that we listen. I don't... It really depends, Superintendent. We'll have to see how you feel. You will definitely hear about it. But it will be a really fun stream, and you should be there for that. Elden Wing, obviously. I mean, it might be bigger than Spirit Halloween. By the way, we are going for the highest wings, and I'm also going to be using... If there are enough deaths, I'm going to be using the sauce, too. I am willing to go with the last dab. Should be very entertaining. That'll be our Elden Ring fix. Maybe we'll even get some in the day this weekend too. We'll see. If I could ever figure out what the hell we're supposed to do here in Grand Pulse. No more bomb. No, the bomb is not fit for human consumption. It's not an attempt. The bomb got done. It just shouldn't be eaten. It caused violent stomach upset. DJ, they did say that. But here we are. Croc, you certainly don't need to go to those lengths. Well, if we do pretend it's one, which I don't think we will, if we do, then that'll teach you to pick a giant JRPG next time we do a vote.
Target's a target.
That's great, big boss. Say, take a tweet of your wings and put them in and tweet at Wingstop and Games and Game Informer. I'm sure it can't hurt. I mean, you obviously don't have to do that.
Time for another approach.
Good night, Big Boss. We'll be eating the atomic flavor. I don't recommend that one to you. I mean, those are really good in this one, and they have the flamin' Doritos right now, which are pretty tasty. But obviously, they're not our sponsor, so I mean, this stream isn't sponsored, DJ. The atomic wings are not nearly as hot as blazing, but they're not very tasty. They're meant for heat.
Keep the enemy off balance. Just another battle.
And they should definitely prove a very daunting challenge for me and my cohorts on Friday. Oh my god, this whole thing has like one save spot in it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Gotta get the spice, right? The spice must flow, I think somebody said once upon a time.
Thanks. Thank you.
I appreciate it. The old man's still cutting.
Oh my god, there's so many dudes. I have no idea where to even go. I'm just getting to a save spot.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm sure I can use the XP and loot, but it's a real pain to fight everything. Oh my god.
Thank you.
You know, B-Dubs has the flaming hot Doritos for a limited time only.
New strategy.
They come with a bag of flaming hot Doritos.
That's how it's done.
We gotta be almost to the save point now. They are not Pretendus one. That's a special flavor.
You asked for it.
Well, at least we're getting lots of XP, right? Eventually, we're going to find our way through the Grand Pulse. Tonight was our first exploration, pretty much into it. The adventure will continue. Thank you for coming, fam. Hey, you gotta look. Pretend this one, you gotta look on the bright side. Always. They made a song about it, I think. Yeah, Pratt's not here to ring the closing bell, Double Barrel, so I don't think we're going to have that. But, thank you so much for coming tonight, as always. Thanks for the hype train, thanks for the amazing evening. And we'll be back with more entertainment tomorrow. Wait, don't touch me. That's right. Classic catchphrases. Wait. Don't touch me. Anyway, we'll see you all tomorrow evening for some more fun and games. How's that sound? Sounds pretty good? Alright, good. And we'll get through this Final Fantasy... We will get through this Final Fantasy 13. I think we gotta be getting close to the end. Right? Right. Okay.
I know what you're thinking.
Okay, I guess we're playing it anyway.
CST or 4 p.m. EST. Comes up quickly on a Monday, doesn't it? The closing bell, as they call it. For whom does it toll today? Was it you? Was it me?
Thank you, Croc, for playing the closing bell. Now, have a wonderful night, folks. We'll catch you next time.